Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome to the demo for El Paso Elsewhere. This is the new thing coming out of Strange Scaffold, and as such, if you're in the indie game scene at all, you've probably heard a little bit about this already. I don't want to do a big intro of it. We're all going to see what it's about. It doesn't need me to speak on its behalf. I will say, though, before we get in here, there was a message that popped up at on first launching the demo that I can't get to reappear that said that this is basically just like a little slice from a bunch of different levels stitched together. So it is indicative of the real gameplay, but it is not necessarily indicative of the long-term continuity of the actual game. So, with that said, let's get in here and try this out.
I tell myself it was always going to be a one-way trip. That's what love is. It's a trip between who you were and whatever the hell you become next. So let's take it from the top. Like a jazz standard. Play it in our own time. As loud as we dare.
So obviously, super heavy Max Payne vibes. Yeah. Even down, I remember this. It is. I think it is a little brave to evoke this part of Max Payne in particular, because I think a lot of people who are old enough to have played Max Payne will have bad memories of this section.
Okay, she'll have hostages. Gotta look for the light.
Ooh, my man has a very effortful sounding jump.
Who are you?
And she'll have monsters. Dive, focus. I can take them down faster.
You know, Max Payne. Ow. What?
Pills. I'll need more. As many as it takes. I'll pick up more supplies as I go.
Okay, the health gain is not totally instant.
It's Texas. Of course they'll have guns. Haven't thought about these since Sunday school. Intrusive. Delirious imagery with a terrifying truth.
Okay.
What else? Think, James, prepare. Stakes. Close the distance. Drive a stake through the heart. Break what I have to. Get more stakes.
Okay, that makes sense. There's a little bit of a wind-up on that stake animation.
So I can stake. And stake. And stake.
I was trying to do it earlier and not, get caught in the wind-up, but that one was too early.
What?
Nothing. I just wasn't ready to say goodnight yet. Fuck. The pharmaceutical cocktail I put together vibrates at the back of my skull. Shifts my system into overdrive. I could take anything but a tank shot to the chest right now, but that comes with a cost. My body's going to give it out at some point, and it's going to hurt. One-way trip. I picture the pills in the bag with the pills and taking the pills in the bag with... It feels inevitable. A Nickelodeon on a loop. Courtesy of an addict's chemistry. I'm the addict, by the way. Hi. Max is Dracula, Lord of the Vampires. 15 miles from here, in a tiny motel in El Paso, Texas, she's conducting a ritual that will end the world as we know it. It's what she always wanted, even when she said she didn't. If I don't save the people she's taken or kill the things she's conjuring from the void as we speak, the world dies today. I threw away 6 months and 11 days of being sober for a chance to save the world. 98% of me is screaming in pain or exultation, glad for an excuse to fall. And the last tiny fraction, that's you. I need you to believe that I'm not going to open that trunk, that I'm going to get back into this car on the count of 3 and stop my ex before she destroys us all. I need to know that you believe, so I can too. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, my name is James Savage. Here's to believing.
Yeah, this is making such a strong
Being
case.
gone isn't a good sign. Gotta get to the elevator.
And like,
Nothing above ground has been affected yet. I might actually have a shot.
all right, James, I need you to be quiet for a second. This is making such a strong case, and I am so into, like, as a take on the whole Max Payne thing, right? A lot of what Max Payne is getting out of its sort of like media illusions is this approach to maximalism, right? Obviously, there's a lot to be said, and I don't have time and I won't try here, about like the differences between Max Payne 1 and 2 as a sort of like a fictional and thematic unit, and Max Payne 3 as a different fictional and thematic unit, and what those differences say, but how they all sort of point toward that same sort of engagement with maximalism and the way that it's worked into the themes, both narrative and mechanical, of both of them. And this is doing something else with that sort of like, with that noir influence, but it is just going as hard as fucking possible in its own way. And I am like, I know we've hardly done anything yet, but I am absolutely in love with what we've seen so far, I guess is all I'm saying. Okay, he was done talking anyway. Steaks. Give me... Come on, table. I guess this table is not good for steaks.
Shame the guy who was supposed to answer it is probably dead.
Can I take the room key? I can't take the room key. Ugh. The stakes are too high for my steak counter to be this low. Oh.
Hey, you here against your will?
Did mistress bring you here to shame me?
I think I killed that guy.
Very clearly in the wrong place.
Okay. The game doesn't seem to be fully aware. I bet if I had done it after opening the door and sort of like triggering the script, it would have behaved a little bit more gracefully. Boy, I can't break any of this stuff in here, can I? Is that door open? No, the door does nothing. But the fact that I was able to shove that guy through the door, I think broke some stuff. All right, maybe we can get stakes in the part where we're doing the actual fighting.
Previously on Bill Cop.
The club was lit up like a Christmas tree. Cheap neon paint on the cracked facade of a broken neighborhood. My badge wouldn't get past the dress code, but it didn't need to. Where God closed the door, the devil was waiting next to a window with a rictus smile and a brownstone brick. I gave a nod of recognition on my way in.
That is a delight. I especially like the fact that he's just called Pill Cop, and whoever they got to do the impression, it's very solid.
Oh shit. This is bad.
They're getting a lot of good use out of the ambiguity of the like fully non-reactant face. That's interesting. That's very cool. All right, little bathroom break. It's a little hitchy, and I don't know why. You would not think that this would be a thing that would be taxing a modern computer. When I shoot them dead, that's real dead, right? Like, I don't have to stake them. Yeah, okay. It seems like it. The stake is just a really fast way of doing it. This door is locked by evil or something. That door is very locked.
Fucking stalls.
Ow. Yeah, all right. The weird hitchiness in the frame rate is actually for sure causing some problems for me. Guess we probably ought to hit these now while we're out of combat.
Oh no, nothing worshipped in here. I appreciate the offerings left behind.
All right, so as always, keep in mind it's a demo. The game's not finished, etc. Is that? What is that? That is a heart. Okay, that's kind of what I thought it was.
Shit. Despite the blood dripping from its jaws, I don't think that thing is going to wait around for long.
Well, make sure I get all this stuff. Did I miss a door? Store. No, this is not the right door. Does the heart get us through here? It seems so. Okay.
You're safe.
Save the rest.
Yeah, okay.
Cute.
I don't like this. They are loading us up with so much stuff.
Not here.
All right. When we try to follow this thing, I assume something very fucking bad is going to happen. So we'll just load up on everything beforehand. Can't open this. Can't open that. All right. I think it's actually dead. Ah, fucking. Okay, that was pretty effective.
Coming from all sides.
Oh, can I stake the werewolf? Yes, okay. You can stake everything. Oh, I kind of thought these, I kind of thought the walls not totally reaching the floor was just like a, oh god, reload gun, reload gun. I did not mean to shoot dodge. I meant to just like roll. C is kind of awkward, the button that the roll is on. But yeah, I kind of thought these like walls not reaching the floor was because it's like a weird bathroom space, but I guess it was so that the werewolves can do terrible things that you can't really counter.
It keeps twisting and twisting and twisting. And yeah, it's still in the bathroom.
So this is playing with some altogether weirder stuff than Max Payne did. Also, a thing that is definitely worth noting, when you dive and end up on the ground in this game, you are way clumsier and slower to get up than Max Payne was. So that shoot dodge is a tool with a cost. Oh, I should probably make sure there's bullets in my gun. A thing I noticed during that last gunfight, you do not reload automatically if you pull the trigger while the gun is empty.
Get out of
Save the
here.
rest.
So you gotta make sure that you are paying attention to that. Alright, I think we're maxed out on most stuff now. Gosh, the shotgun is really not effective at that range. Ah! Alright, caught me reloading. That's on me. Okay, well, continuing to follow the blood trail has not been super valuable here. Yeah, this shotgun is like pretty bad at any kind of real range, but it sure does have effect when you use it in the optimal range, doesn't it? Very compelling stuff. All right, let's try this door back here.
I'll go.
All right, the game's not going to be shy about giving us stakes and also lots of things to turn into stakes. So I should probably be more aggressive with the staking of the creatures. Does this lead back? No, I would like to go save that person. Where is that door? Here we go.
Nice barricade. But it wasn't gonna keep out much. Maybe we
Save
still
the rest. Save the rest.
Well, the bad news is that's not actually forward. Is this way actually forward? I think it's interesting that they've constructed the levels in such a way that you can see the light of beam, or the beam of light above the innocents to be saved from a really great distance away. Even over like obstacles that are between you and them. It's kind of a cool way to guide you, sort of like the vibe that there is someone over there that needs to be rescued.
Save the rest.
I don't like this at all. I can like... Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's not a real wall. I am not safe there. That thing has a gap. Oh, God. Let's maybe just try to get out of here real fast. Throwing this is good, but you know what else is good? Living. Steak and steak and steak. Oh God, just keep running, just keep running. Okay, that was clumsy and I missed, but it doesn't seem to matter very much. Get in. Yeah, that definitely seemed like an overwhelming number of enemies.
There's hell. There's us. And then in between it all, there's this thin bubble filled with things that hate you. The forces beyond. That's the door that Dracula is opening right now. To get back the power she's owed. We can't travel through the bubble. It'd be even more suicidal than what we're already doing. So I'm stuck with the elevator, going where the void lets me. Floor by floor. It's only going to get worse from here. So why do I feel so fucking good?
Well, you know, it's something. You find your peace where you can, man. Maybe your peace is killing vampires. That happens. That's a thing for some people, I'm sure. Okay, no secret behind the elevator. Probably should not be running over the top of people's graves.
Glad we're on the same page now, Void. Hit me with everything you've got.
This is interesting.
I hope you see it coming. I hope you see it coming.
First time I used an Uzi, it rattled out my fucking hands.
Your fill. 'Cause now
Big gate. Looks like it's sealing away the manor.
and I'm gonna show you that I'm real.
None of that, I just made your favorite. It's a chocolate scoop made of human bracelets. It's got
What a strange musical cue.
the islands. Made it fresh cause you know I'm on it. You can pick your flesh and your favorite toppings. I can get it all.
It's a very
Cause I make that trauma extra sweet. Everybody
it is a very particular kind of like, I don't know, I want to say like early 2000s action horror movie kind of song to be playing in this moment. Out of bullets, out of bullets. Switch to gun.
a helping hand or a witness. I could use a teaser.
You should be able to go inside that manor now.
Use some almonds, make this better. I could use an alibi, perfect cover as the ice cream guy. I'm not asking you to tell a lie. I'm just telling you to testify. Tell 'em.
Okay, it's a Tommy gun. It was not 100% clear to me from the silhouette. Okay. Can I, Alright. I felt like that was, for safety's sake, a wise thing to do. Hey there. I don't know if that was going to be tough to deal with. It just felt like maybe I should put that down right away.
Down the facts and the wax, essence of hair and fat from the vat. Kids love the fun dude in the hat. Scoop in now enjoy.
Song about a badass ice cream man. So I'm not sure why we got slow-mo there. Usually the company's like a group of enemies being introduced.
Furniture seems nearly as confused as I am.
I kind of don't want to talk over it. I apologize.
The gate open. Try not to think about the sparks of all.
You know, for just being like the default handguns, these things feel powerful. Like we can put a werewolf down basically instantly with them. You do have to hit him though. I guess maybe that's not saying much. The werewolves don't seem to have all that much health. This is definitely a game where my compulsive reloading habit is going to actually be an asset. Wait, not that. This. Quick, do drugs. Having a weird day. Gotta do drugs about it. Gonna ignore the vibrating furniture. Ooh, I did not do a good job of dodging that. Shoot, reload, reload, reload. I think she might have killed herself. I think she detonated one of those orbs on the top of the fence trying to hit me.
The void really likes its memento moris, huh?
Can I? Nope, I can't smash the clocks for more. Nor these bookcases. Yeah, I guess the werewolves, they were introduced in a way that made them seem really scary, but they seem like they're actually the lowest health enemies. Alright, so that wire runs.
Make my way back through the manor now.
Okay, we gotta follow the other wire out as well.
See it coming when your human Sunday decides that you've had your fill.
Well, hello.
Ah! I like how much stuff, like, completely comes apart during the fighting, too.
I hope you see it coming when your human Sunday
Well, that's just terrible shooting on my part. Okay, I need, yeah, this. We have bullets for this.
None of that.
I was hoping to run under her projectile. I think I just kind of made it hit me directly in the face.
In a dreadlock garnish from the islands.
Probably best we just pop some of these.
Your favorite toppings, I can get it all in a ripened treat, cause I make that trauma extra sweet. Everybody put your hands up.
Stuff. Give me stuff. I need stuff real bad. Ammo is actually kind of scarce. Although it might be less of a problem for somebody who's, you know, a better shot than I am.
Cause this ice cream man's on the come up. Everybody good, every day's a fun day. When you got yourself a human Sunday. If you want it with the quickness.
It is so, the way that it is bad is so good. Oh my god, man. Speaking of good, I have an incredible skill at missing the enemies. This one's not, okay. Not all of them are actually dangerous, I guess.
I'm just telling you.
But since they're so slow to activate, we have a nice safe way of testing. There we go, that's a pretty good dodge. That's a decent dodge. Alright, it is a very fucking good and satisfying to home run an enemy like that. Hi. He moved, we all saw it. Oh, okay. We're good. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get up there. These are nice. What do I must have, there we go. I was gonna say, I've got to have good ammo for something. I just picked up a bunch of boxes. I suppose there's no reason to leave these behind. Okay.
I seem to have opened the way forward. Nice trick with the disappearing walls, Void.
I can definitely see why they would put this this chunk of the game in the demo. That's a very both revealing and compelling as a tone piece. So yeah, that's kind of the general idea, at the very least, the vibe of El Paso Elsewhere. I'm pretty sure I was already going to buy this, but I'm definitely going to buy it now. And that is going to be it for us for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I just love it when things are all the way. Just the most take it to 11ist version of the thing, please. And this game is doing that on a couple of different axes, which I really enjoy. When you come back next time, we're going to be playing something else. There are still several more demos on my pull list here. Something with a very different tone, I think. So come back for that, and we'll see you then.